Welcome back to Great Day Washington. This segment is sponsored by John C. Flood. Don't wait until the new year to get your home in tip-top shape because it could cost you.
Literally, HVAC manufacturers are raising prices starting in 2025. So here to tell us why, Chris Thompson, we have Chris Thompson from John C. Flood. Is it all bad news here?
Potentially could be. The big problem is the EPA regulations and government regulations have gone to new refrigerants. There's two versions.
Okay.
That are much more environmentally friendly.
That's good.
So the hope was that manufacturers would pick one or the other, but what they did is half of them took one version and half took the other version. So them to go in and have to retrofit and redo all their manufacturing facilities for redesigns of their systems. And there's research and development costs.
Yeah.
And certifications you got to get, and then you got to retrain your technicians and everything. So there's a lot of cost going involved, and
they're putting it on to the customers, essentially.
Yes. I just want to make sure it's not the contractors.
Yeah. You're the middleman.
Manufacturer.
I know we talked about this before. I just want to keep reminding people this is not coming from
Don't blame.
Right.
You're getting it from above.
Yeah. I mean, everything goes up at some point, right? And it is going to be more environmentally friendly, so that is good news. But what does this mean to us as consumers?
Well, I mean, you have to determine, it's like the pro and con type of thing, or an hour later to determine if your system's a little bit older but still functioning, do you bite the bullet and buy it now before it goes up next year?
Yeah.
I mean, the new system is going to be much more operationally sound and efficient, so you'll have some cost savings.
True.
And
you
can get tax rebates and federal tax incentives, that sort of thing. So there are some programs out there to kind of ease the cost, but I mean, it's just something you're going to have to kind of determine whether or not your system's at 7 or 8 years old. If it's still running, do you wait? Because there'll be a little bit of a pinch next year.
Is that January of next year?
It starts January next year, yes.
Couple months.
Oh my.
Yeah, so.
How busy are you? Can we get an appointment?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
For you two, we will fit you in.
But what about our viewers?
Tell Ellen and Kristen sent you, that's all.
No, absolutely. We were happy to come out. We do free estimates, so.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I told her it'd be good news.
There we go.
Well, and then you talked about like it's more sustainable, like more efficient.
That's great.
Which means less time even having to have somebody come out and fix it, right?
Yes and no. I mean, you still have to do your basic maintenance, like make sure you change your filters, but you'd be surprised that is the biggest no not to do, especially if you're running it during peak times and just running it. That will cause a ripple effect with your system, starting with something that's so cheap that can really impact the way it works, how efficiently it works, and how quickly it will break down.
Wow.
I will say, you and I just met a veteran here for your Wrap Your Home in Love contest, and they had that issue where it was 20-something years old, and it was just every month somebody was having to come out. So just that relief of knowing you have that new system as well. We saw that firsthand.
And it was very deserving. It was Mark Bryant, and he was a retired police officer and veteran from the Marines. So we were very excited about that, and we love getting back to the community. I mean, where we serve, and let people know that we do care about the folks.
And that's what you do in the spring and summer. You have another one coming up
we do.
for October, right?
This one.
Right. Well, this one's always a bigger one, but we had another Wrap Your Home in Love, but it's the breast cancer edition, so we're very excited with that. And you can nominate a breast cancer warrior. You can go to our website, johncflood.com/love, and nominate someone. It starts this Tuesday, October 1st, and you can nominate through the entire month.
What do they? And they get an HVAC system.
They will get a complete HVAC system and installation.
Free.
Free, absolutely free.
It's amazing with something, I mean, it's obviously a cost, but it seems like something so little can take such a huge relief off of somebody that especially is going through treatment, having to pay medical bills.
Right, it's very expensive, and it's something you could do for someone that seems so small and so insignificant, but it's very, very important to people, and it's one less stress they have to do. Stress can really cause a lot of problems, so if they're trying to figure out how to afford a system, and they're stressing about having to make sure it's working, and it's not working, getting it repaired.
Yeah. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
We
I
love
hope there'll be some good news.
Yes.
Chris always brings the good news. But we love partnering with you guys on this. So to enter a deserving breast cancer warrior to win a free HVAC unit, just go to johncflood.com/love, or you can scan the QR code right there at the bottom of your screen.
And if you want to have John C. Flood check out your unit before the 2025 price increases, head to johncflood.com.